Hi everyone! If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Brooke with Bee's Budgets, and if you're an existing subscriber, I just want to say thank you so much for your support. Today's video is going to be an end of the week check-in. I do bi-weekly budgets, so at the end of the week, I just like to pop in, do a little check-in, see how I'm doing, hold myself accountable. Am I spending too much? Are there any sinking funds that I need to pull money out of to pay myself back for, and anything else. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's jump into the video. All right, guys, let's get into this. So I did actually go Christmas shopping yesterday to pick up a few things. I was getting a little nervous that I had nothing bought or even thought about for Christmas. So I took the whole day yesterday and went all around town, did a bunch of running around. And I didn't complete Christmas shopping because there are a few things that I want to get that I think might go on sale for Black Friday. So I figured I'd hold off on that. But I did spend some money out of my Christmas sinking fund, so I wanted to update that tracker. So we started with $550 and we have exactly $300 left. And it was funny because I spent literally $149.89, so almost exactly $250. I'm sorry, $249.89. So I want to update. I go ahead and I round up, and we did all of that yesterday, so that was the 4th, and I spent, we're just gonna put one. Even though it was in multiple transactions, I'm just going to do it as one just to make it more simple, which leaves me a balance of $300, which is good. I only have a couple people left that I have to buy for, and like I said, I know one of the items that I need to get is possibly going to be something that goes on sale for Black Friday. So just keep stashing cash for when that happens. I will put this back in its designated spot. I was proud of myself for actually grabbing the envelope before I went to town. So I didn't have a bunch of purchases on my debit card from my checking account, from my buffer checking account that I didn't have to pull into. So let's go ahead and get the change out of here first. Get some of this moved out of the way. So far, I'm absolutely loving my new wallet. If anybody is thinking about purchasing it, I highly recommend it. Again, it's the Moterm wallet, and I use this as my everyday wallet if you can't tell. So let's go ahead and get into our tracker sheet here. So these are my expenses that have come out. Nothing. So I did write my Christmas expenses down and obviously my bills. I'm not always really good at updating this, but I do if I have an expense that I use my debit card for that needs to come out of my sinking fund, I just usually highlight this and then I look at it before I do my bi-weekly budget, just so I know if I need to pay myself back for anything. So let's go ahead and start with our cash envelopes. So we normally stuff food. This is the starting balances of what I did stuff in here, and then I'm going to write in what I have actually in here for the end of the week. So for food, I did go grocery shopping and I spent every penny of this, and I actually had to borrow $5 from miscellaneous. But I did quite a big grocery haul, so I'm sure I'm not going to need anything for quite a while. So that balance is 0. So we're good there. Eat Out has Started with $60 and now has $21 left. And I usually don't track eat out just because we do a lot of little things here and there. My son sometimes wants McDonald's when I pick him up. We do treat him twice one week and one day another week where it's just me and him, mother, son, little date. And typically he chooses McDonald's. So I try not to eat the McDonald's. I try to just get just a Diet Coke and just sit and enjoy that time with him. So that number, I don't track it because I don't feel like I need to. I already know that this is a high priority in my envelopes, and so I don't really care where it's at, to be honest. I have $10, $11, $12 left. And then I do track in here too. I have it comes with little papers, like little note papers. I didn't think I would use them, but actually I put them in the back, and then I carry a pin on me in the little pin loop. And I just try to do a good job of documenting anything that comes out of the envelope outside of food and eat out. So anything that comes out of me, Liam, miscellaneous, or house. Just so I kind of know where that went. Because sometimes I get to my bi-weekly budget and I'm like, I don't even know what I spent that on. Not that it matters because this is here to be able to spend it, but I like to just know. So 20, 45, 6, and 7 is what Liam has left in his envelope. Okay. And that I just roll over for him if he doesn't spend it, because that's his spending envelope. He does very good at saving, but not very good at spending. So miscellaneous has 10, 11, 12 left in it. Didn't I have 12 earlier? Oh yeah, in me. And then house still has its 20. I didn't spend any of that. So I will show you the sheets of what I'm talking about. I keep my receipts in one of these extra zipper envelopes. So I know the paper goes like this, but it's actually, I've noticed it's really hard to write because all your cards are right here. So I just flip it over and I go right to the back side. So out of me, I did purchase coffee twice, 2 different times. So my coffee is $3.89 at the gas station that I treat myself to every once in a while, and I use my spending envelope so I can use that for whatever I want. Liam spent $1 on the grab machine, like to get one of the fluffy big toys that are in the, he didn't win, but he spent $1 of his money. $5 was used out of miscellaneous that I had to borrow for the food budget because I went $5 over, which is the first time. Usually I have a rollover of a couple dollars at least, so that's not bad. I still think the $2.50 is a great spot for us. It's a normal. And then I used $3 out of miscellaneous for Liam's prescription. So our 90-day, that's a whole story, but our 90-day subscription that my son gets for his medication was stolen out of our mailbox. So, which stinks because now I no longer can get deliveries for his medicine. And so now the insurance had to do an override and they would only give me a 30-day supply. Now our 90-day supplies are free and our 30 days we have to pay for. So, which makes no sense to me, but whatever, it's insurance. They don't make sense anyway, half the time. I'm grateful I have it, so I'm not going to complain, but that ended up being $3. So, which isn't a lot. It's just weird to me that a 90-day is free and a 30-day costs money, but okay. And then we're going to jump into, so I think those are pretty good. I don't think I need to do any adjustments on those. Still looking pretty good. Next week is my busy week, so it's my less week that money gets spent. It's usually in that first week. I do work the weekend, every other weekend. So this is my coming up. This is my weekend to work. So not a lot happens. And so I am going to go ahead and jump into our extra savings challenge. My son pulled his envelopes this morning before school, and he pulled 2 $1 envelopes. So he was not very excited about it, but I'm like, well, to get the $150 once all of the envelopes are filled up, that includes the $1 as well. So Gotta get those knocked out too, you know. And so we will put that in his designated spot in his box. Let's see, do I have any? This one only has 2 in it. Oh, these are ours, sorry. Our challenge is in the back and then our son's is in the front of this. Let me just pull another paper clip because it looks like these are all being used. Just need one here. Oh, these are little. We found these when we were cleaning out the house. These like metallic. I don't even know where or how long they've been there, but I figured I'd go ahead and use them for this, but they're really small. So I don't think they're going to work for this. I'm going to have to go back to the original because they don't like to hold the envelopes. And then I'm going to pull for our 50 envelope challenge here. 19. Okay, put the lid on that because last time I just kind of threw it in there and all of them dumped out. So let's update this for 19 and then $1 for Liam's and $1. I usually let him pull 2 just because his little fingers, whenever he pulls the envelopes, it's usually always 2 of them comes out. So I just don't worry about it. And then I'm going to go into my little rollover. I used to have a pencil case for this like I do for my ones for the rollover money, but I have this little like, it's like a dictionary little safe thing, and it seems to work out better and I feel a little bit more secure with it. So let me open it up here. And then I just store the rollover money in here. So 19, so I need a 10 and a 5. And then if you're new to my channel, I keep all the ones in here. These are just ones that I've collected over the years. Before I ever did cash budgeting, I used to just automatically always hold on to ones and it got a little ridiculous. So I'm letting this deplete down before I pull any ones out of the bank. So 10, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And it's getting down now. I mean, when I first started this, if you look at my first videos, that thing was stuffed. I think there was like 120 some ones in there for just no reason. And then I will put that in the back of our spot. Oh, here's the one that only had the 2. I'll just slide that in here with these and then put them in the back. Okay, so that's that one done. And then we will go into the 100 envelope. 36. Okay. I'll write that down. And then we'll go back into our rollover. So 20, 35, don't have any more 10s in here. 35 and 6, but that's okay because these are just extra. They're not planned for at all. So if I'm ever unable to do them at the end of the week, then I just won't do them. It's that simple. I'm just using the rollover money that I have in the little safe, and I like to always keep that at a minimum of $100. If that goes below the $100, then I probably won't be doing these. But so far it's been staying about that, staying about $100 to $200 in that rollover envelope. So it's given me the opportunity to do an extra stuffing without thinking or worrying about it. So this one only has a couple in it, so I will put that one in here with these. Put that in the back. I can't wait for these to be done. It'll be so exciting the day we get to pull all of those out. And then I will color in my trackers. How was everyone's Halloween? My son went as Project Zorgo. So he loves YouTube, and he watches this one channel called the Spy Ninjas, and they just kind of dress up and they fight these hackers, right? So one of the hackers, or I think all of the hackers' main company name is Project Zorgo, and then they have different characters that are in the hacking like company, like PZ3 and whatever, but he went as Project Zorgo, and he absolutely loves the Spy Ninjas. And 19, I guess I just didn't realize how big of a reach YouTube truly is, because he wears all kinds of Spy Ninja gear to school. He has a Spy Ninja backpack, Spy Ninja water bottle, mask. He loves Spy Ninjas. And when he went as Project Zorgo, which Project Zorgo has a specific mask and these gloves and stuff, I was really surprised how many kids knew who he was. Now, I don't think there was a single parent that was giving out candy that knew who he was, but I was really surprised. So he had a great time. He's not really big into candy. He just really wanted to dress up like Project Zorgo. Last year, he's not big into candy. So last year he's like, Mom, can we just hand out candy? And I was like, absolutely. So we handed out candy, and we got a total of 4 kids to our house. So in our area, it's really popular to trick or treat, but in our corner that we live in, kids just don't come there. They have the high populated spots and housing additions, and then those are the ones that they go to. So we will not be handing out candy again. So $36, $19, and $2. $57, that's really low. But we gotta fill all of the envelopes, right? Including the small ones to get to our end goal. All right, I think that is it. Yeah, because the next tracker is for the next bi-weekly budget. So I guess I just want to say thank you again for all your support. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. See ya!